Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time. More specifically, welcome to Ayutthaya in Thailand. I should actually say good evening to be in better context for this video, as this is about an evening out in Ayutthaya, in one of the most beautiful spots in all of Thailand for me, just for sundown. It's a great little spot just to sit, have a few beers after a hard day in the temples, just watch the sun sinking over the temples. Lovely peaceful spot, traffic permitting. I'm currently walking down Gum Road to Baram restaurant, opposite Wat Barana, which you can see there. Well, you could see if you want this minivan. Even though this video is about 5:30, it's still pretty hot. I can remember that being still quite warm afternoon. And there's the temple ruins themselves. If you're walking around town, make sure you've got good footwear on, because the ruins can be quite difficult going, and so can the pavements. Well, I'm here at last in Baram restaurant. Over the years there have been many different restaurants in this place, from Korean to Japanese, back to basic Thai restaurants, and this latest incarnation is an excellent Baram restaurant. There's a good mix of Thai and Western food, and the food's pretty good. The staff are excellent, speak pretty good English, and they're quite attentive. You never sat around waiting for ages. Also, this place, it's a bit like a museum as well, this place. They've got loads of antiques inside. Antique cars, motorbikes, furniture, all sorts of little knick-knacks. It's so fascinating. You can spend a good half an hour inside. However, whenever I'm in Ayutthaya, which is quite often when I'm in Thailand, you'll find me in this area most evenings, because I think this is absolutely one of Thailand's best kept secrets. For me, you can keep your beaches, your crowded beaches, your noisy beaches. This is where it's at for me. Looking over these ancient ruins, absolutely beautiful. Nice and relaxing. A good place to recover from the exertions of the day. Bit of a beer, lovely. And I also feel it's a great shame that so few linger around to enjoy the evenings in Ayutthaya. I mean, okay, Ayutthaya will never go down on great nightlife destinations in Thailand, but it's a nifty little place to, you know, especially when you'll see shortly how impressive the view is here, if not just downright beautiful. Some nights, especially in the wet season, a bit more cloud around, you get some absolutely stunning sunsets here. I've actually done a previous video of a sunset here, and it does make me wonder why so few people do actually have at least one night in Ayutthaya to enjoy scenes like this. Because that's, for me, this is sensational. But there's also some good restaurants over near Ayutthaya Thailand. There's some nice restaurants near there where you can have sundowners. They're a bit more expensive over there, but nonetheless but no less spectacular. But this place for me, I always stay in this area to be near the ruins. Yeah, so it's just one of those things that's always beyond me. How some people can just come to Ayutthaya for a few hours, then jump back on the train, either to Chiang Mai or back to Bangkok. Today I was in Wat Mahathat, and I saw coachloads of tourists coming up from Pattaya, and they were package tourists, you can tell that. And you're thinking, if you're here for 2 weeks, do you really want to spend 6 hours a day on a bus, and then just have a quick 2-hour rush around these beautiful ruins? Would you rather just come have a night here, enjoy some good food, some wonderful scenery. The locals are super friendly here in Ayutthaya. It's one of the most friendly cities in Thailand for me. The only drawback for me are the tuk-tuks, because they are expensive and they are a bit of a mafia. But Grab does work here, but the Grab drivers are very wary of the tuk-tuk mafia. In addition to that, most guest houses will rent out bicycles, pedal bikes, or even motorbikes. Some, if you can ride a motorbike, I can't. A scooter, just to whiz around. That can be a great way to get around the ruins. I've done it on bike a few times before. That's quite a good way to get around. That's what I said, it's about 5:30, 5:45, and the sun's just sinking. And the people of Ayutthaya are just starting to trickle out for their evening food, which, as you know, is a national pastime in Thailand. I really think that Ayutthaya must be one of my favourite places in the whole of Thailand. It used to be the capital between 1350 and 1767, and in 1767 is when the constant schisms between factions in the royal court destabilised the kingdom, to the extent that the Burmese saw their chance to finally end centuries of conflict between Siam and Burma, and they invaded en masse and destroyed the capital and left it pretty much as you see it today. The first time I ever sat in this spot was when it used to be a Korean restaurant. I'm not a big fan of Korean food. I think it's a bit smelly. It stinks a bit. But they were quite happy for me to sit there, have a beer, and watch the sun go down. And since that day, every time I come to Ayutthaya, I find myself back in this spot. And I've been here with all manner of people. Friends from the UK, friends from university, girlfriends from the UK, girlfriends I've met on the road, even friends I've met on the road, and they've all been impressed by this place. They've all loved it, especially this little section here. Because at the moment there's actually 2 or 3 places along here. There's a place next door to the left called Prang View, but that was air conditioned, so I didn't fancy that. I prefer to sit outside in the elements. If you don't like the heat, there is an air conditioning part to this place, so you can still get the view as the sun sinks behind the trees and the heat goes out the day. Beautiful, beautiful time of day. Truly is just the best part of the day. The sun's going down, your beer's going down nicely. There's people starting to trickle out. You'll see a lot of people going past on the way to the night market, which is a bit further away to the left, opposite what my heart's at. We'll go there later on briefly. And I'll put a map up because I've got a little dodge how to get there, because this road here is very poorly lit at night and the pavement's very, very precarious. You've got to be careful walking on the pavement here. You can easily turn an ankle. You saw the state of it before. So I've got a little dodge which I'll show you on a map. And basically you just walk down Tanon Naretsuan. So you just turn left, then left again, then cross the big road, then go down Soi 10, keep walking down Soi 10, and that will bring you out at the night market, right just at the end of Soi 10. There's like an ice cream parlour at the end of Soi 10, and you can't miss the night market beyond. Even though these days, for me, it's lost a bit of its zip. It used to be quite a lively affair, but now it just seems to be selling elephant pants, lots of food. Still an okay place to have a beer, but there's no music. And there always used to be something going on there, but not anymore for some reason. This is just so tranquil. Even the traffic roaring past. You see, it's hard not to find this relaxing. There's still people trickling in and out of the temple. Officially, I think they close about 6. But you'll be lucky to get in after dark because the security are very wary of people going treasure hunting, because there are rumours that there's still treasure hidden, buried underground in the temple grounds. So they have had night hawks there in the past, detectorists looking for buried treasures. Nothing's been found, you know. There's been extensive searches already, as I've said in a previous video, but nothing was found. I think the last big find here was back in the 80s or something, inside the prang here, in the middle of your screen. That was the last big find. Anyway, I'll shut up for a minute and let you just enjoy the scenes. Hello again. Just a note, I'm just saying that I had to put my own music on here because I think they were playing copyrighted music in the background. They also have a piano player that comes in here every evening and tinkles away. Just little jazzy numbers. There's no harm in that. As just mentioned in the caption there, it's not too bad for mosquitoes, but there are mosquitoes around, and some parts of Ayutthaya can be quite bad. So it's always best to have a good spray before, or at least have a little bottle with you. Yeah, one of my old girlfriends, she absolutely loved it here. Really, really loved it. Every evening she would say, okay, let's get going now, come on. We'll be late, we won't get a seat. The best time to arrive here is usually around about 5:30 because it's not too hot and the sun's usually gone down, so it's not shining right in your eyes. So if you get about 5:30, 5:45, usually okay. Yeah, my ex, she absolutely adored it here. Because in the past, she used to get the elephants come past. But on this trip, I've not seen any. So hopefully they're not using them anymore. Because the elephant corral is away to the right, just over a bridge. Away to the right, not too far. But I don't go in for that sort of thing. Me and my ex, when we go back to London, go back to the UK, and we're in London one weekend, and we just sat having a few beers and just let out a huge sigh. It was a horrible day, dull grey skies, drizzly rain, and she just looked at me, she let out a big sigh. I thought, I don't like the sound of this. It's going to boot me into touch. I said, what's the matter? I'm just thinking, this time last year we were sat in Ayutthaya looking over the ruins in the warm weather, and now we're here with this drizzle. I was like, that's okay. I said, don't worry about it. So we'll make it back. I certainly did. I don't know if she did or not. Who cares? We broke up eventually anyway, so to her. So okay. I'm going to shut up again for a few minutes, just let you enjoy the scenery. Not that there's much change in it, but it's just pleasant. As it gets gradually darker, it gets gradually cooler. It's wonderful. The beard starts sliding down easier and easier. So I'll be back soon. Okay. avoid the main road, that dodgy pavement. Where you come out is just behind the sign. Top of the glass. Food and drink price is still quite reasonable. But it did do my favourite cow and a bet, which is a duck lettuce, sweet sour sauce over rice. Absolutely beautiful. So that's itself my second best, my second favourite Thai meal. Can I move wrong? It's about 50-60 baht per dish, which is quite reasonable. That's just over one English pound. Disappointed, to be honest with you, but not too disappointed. Can I move raw? Delicious. It was really good. I then moved on to Soy 2, which used to be the main nightlife hub in Ayutthaya. But since Tony's place shut down, that used to be the real hub just here in front of Tony's place. Really lively. Nice little guest house with a pool. Then it shut down. So that's got these places. They were okay, but I think I was the only foreigner on the entire soy. It shows that people just aren't stopping off here, which was a bit of a shame. So I'm going to leave you with a map and a fairly desolate Soy 2. Ask if you're watching this, will you please consider subscribing to the channel, and also I'll thank you very much indeed for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is. Well, it shouldn't be too long. Thank you very much, see you soon. Here's the map again.